talking about none other than Coach Deion Sanders and the Colorado Buffs, okay? Now, this video was highly requested, being that a lot of people are like, girl, when you gonna start your podcast? When you gonna talk? When you gonna, we want to be able to go to your YouTube page. And let me just tell y'all a little bit about myself really quick. Like, I've been doing podcasts for like 8 years now. You could go check my resume, go type in Amber Brown, go type in Amber Brown interviews. You will see my name pop up, okay? So I originally started off doing interviews with rappers, but then I got out of that lane and went into doing sports. If you know me from when I was with the radio station, you know that I've always been into sports, but I just didn't know like how to put my umph on it, because back then when I was doing sports, it was like everybody was talking about sports, but like how they're on it now, like how college football is just lit right now, it wasn't lit like that back in the days when I was doing it 8 years ago. So sports has always been played a huge part in my life. So I was just like, let me just talk about sports, because that's what I love. This is what makes me happy. It's talking about sports, going to a football game, going to a basketball game, going to a baseball game. You know what I'm saying? So just a little bit about me. I'm not the type to really just talk people's heads off, because I know that I can't pay attention that long. So I just want to go ahead and dive right on into it. So with that being said, we are going to be talking about Coach Deion Sanders and the Colorado Buffs. What I will tell y'all is that the Colorado Buffs are facing they're facing that they could be going to the college playoffs. All right. Now, there's a 27% chance that they're going to make it, okay? All they have to do is really just beat Utah, and then they'll be on the college playoffs radar, okay? I honestly and truly feel deep down in my heart that Colorado got what it takes. I mean, look at the talent that they got on their team. They have players like Deion Sanders, first-rounders, Travis Hunter. Anytime you throw the ball to him, this boy is wide open. They got LaJohntay Webster, a phenomenal receiver. When I went down there to Colorado, that boy was going off. Okay, like he was the one of the ones that they was like, oh, you need to write this boy down, because he gonna go off this season. Then they got on the offense, they got also Jordan Seaton, offensive lineman. You know what I'm saying? People like those on the Will Shepherd. You know what I'm saying? The list goes on and on and on and on, on and on and on and on. Then they got the coach. Let me just tell y'all a little bit about Coach Deion, all right? And it's the thing that I don't get about people. Coach Deion has never been in no trouble, right? He has not done nothing but be a leader, a great father, a Hall of Famer, played in the NFL and MLB, okay? Major League Baseball was at the top of his game there. You know what I'm saying? Then was the best at being a NFL player. And now he's going on to be a college coach. You know what I'm saying? Like, the list just goes on about this man, and I don't understand where the hate comes from. Like, y'all been hating on this man since he was at Jackson, and he was at a black college. You know what I'm saying? And the thing that I hate about us sometimes, the thing that I hate about us sometimes is that we our own worst enemy. Like, you know what I'm saying? We be saying how much we for the people, but then if you see an opportunity or a way that you could lift someone up, you get scared, and you get to pulling the other person down. You get to throwing stuff on their name. I remember when I went down to Jackson State, and back then when I went 2 years ago, I didn't know that I was going to be doing this, but I knew I was going to be something big. And when I tell y'all, that moment just touched me, and I knew that I had to make a difference. I knew that it was something God had placed upon me, and ever since then, that's why I post those pictures like that. If you go on my Instagram page, you see that I always post those pictures of when I went to Jackson. But I'm just saying, like, just being around in his presence is very impactful. A lot of people say, oh, you're a Colorado fan. I sure the hell am. I sure am. Anybody who's doing well in life and is excelling at life, got his kids doing KFC commercials. He with Boost Mobile. The list goes on. Got his own glasses. Man, why wouldn't you want to be around somebody like that? Why would you uplift someone like that? Somebody who's doing nothing but great things in the community. Like, y'all kill me with that. But like I said, I feel like Colorado is gonna go to the college playoffs. Argue with your mom, don't argue with me. Okay? Nerds, also, I need y'all to sponsor me. I'm gonna go ahead and put y'all right here on my little video. because I eat these faithfully. I probably shouldn't, but hey, like my daddy said, if you gonna live, baby, live with some good taste in your mouth. And this right here, this little bitty thing right here, does what it needs to do. But I'm just on here to tell y'all to stop hating on Deion. Okay? Don't get mad because your children work at AutoZone. And I said that in the most humblest way. Y'all ain't trying to lift these kids up. He is. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of people in your family, or a lot of fathers, mothers out there that could lift their children up to go higher, but they choose not to do their job. So don't be mad because your kids work at AutoZone. Okay? Not saying nothing wrong with it, but y'all get what I'm saying, right? Nevertheless, Colorado going all the way. And I said what I said. We ain't going back and forth about it. Y'all know that they want this man. Even the Cowboys want him to come be a coach. That's how good he is. And he's facing the best coach in the world. So, as far as it pertains to college football. But y'all come with y'all thoughts down below. This is my first podcast segment. Let me know what you think in the comments, what y'all want to talk about. And yeah. And this is another lesson.